club. Are they going to fight in Washington? If you want to give odds, I would say it's about 100 to 1. Yes, they're going to fight. The Republicans have got an agenda, and they're trying to make nice with the president. The president basically says, I'm going to do whatever I want to do, whether you like it or not. Terry?
Yeah, that fight does seem inevitable, doesn't it? Well, the Republicans have won the election battle at the ballot box, but now they could face the political war with the president. David Brody brings us the story from Washington.
Slow and steady, those are the words you'll hear often from Republican leaders on Capitol Hill, who say that after the GOP's tidal wave in November, they will work with President Obama when they can, but they're also eager and determined to dismantle much of his liberal agenda.
Of course, we're so eager, we'd love to go for the whole enchilada, if you will. I think what you're going to do is see us be smart about it and go after some of the components that need to be dealt with first.
Those components include passing a bill this week that would finally start building the XL Keystone Pipeline. Republicans say it's a job creator. Liberals call it an environment killer. Republicans also plan to try and dismantle Obamacare piece by piece. Votes on that start this week, too.
We think it's a terrible piece of legislation. We're certainly going to be voting on that if we can put either repeal or take out pieces of it, like destroying the 40-hour work week, the medical device tax, the individual mandate.
Republicans will also push to cut off funding so President Obama can implement his controversial executive order on illegal immigration. They'll also try to stop his plans for better relations with Cuba by going after the money that's allocated for it within the Department of Homeland Security. It's leaving the White House in a spot that they're not used to. For the president's first 6 years, he was setting the agenda. Now, he's having to play defense against the GOP's plans. Republicans are about to put the president on the spot. And Tennessee Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn tells CBN News that the new Republican majority will act. And after that, it's up to the president.
What we're committed to do is a right-of-center conservative agenda and move it forward, move it through both chambers, and then send it to the president's desk. Then he has the opportunity to decide whether to sign it or to veto it, send it back to us.
With the Republican Party expected to press and challenge the president on numerous issues, expect Barack Obama to get out the veto pen more often than not. In just the last 6 years, he's only vetoed 2 bills, but that is expected to change in a hurry. David Brody, CBN News on Capitol Hill.
David didn't mention that the glooming presence of Harry Reid in the Senate, he had it set so that he didn't let any votes come to the floor which would in any way embarrass the Democrats or Obama. And so nothing got done. He literally didn't do anything. They didn't pass a budget. They didn't take action. They didn't have debate. They didn't have amendments to bills. They had nothing. Year after year after year, Harry Reid just sat on it and didn't move. Now all of a sudden you have a body that's like the founders intended to debate and discuss legislation and to get various points of view. The thing is, they put through what was called the nuclear option in terms of the nomination of, judges and other officials. And if the Republicans are smart, they'll keep that. And so it won't take 60 votes to get something through. It'll only take a majority, which is what they need. But they have it now, and there'll be enough Democrats who'll go along with them so that they'll begin to get things passed. They'll begin to clip back on the immigration excesses of the president. But they're doing it smart. Little by little, the American people don't want a huge battle in Washington. They don't want these guys fighting. The American people want them to get together and work for the country. And that's what we hope for, that these people are elected to represent the nation. But unfortunately, the extremists on either side think they're representatives of that small group, and that's it. They're there to represent all the people. It's the People's Congress.